Welcome to Anna Tigers News. I'm Alexis Richard, and we're very pleased you've joined us for a quick look at the news we've been following for you. After weeks of speculation, President-elect Donald Trump tapped ExxonMobil CEO Rex Tillerson to be the nation's next Secretary of State. The nomination has sparked plenty of controversy over Tillerson's close ties to Russian President Vladimir Putin. That controversy is expected to ramp up, especially after recent evidence of Russian involvement in the 2016 election. Tillerson's nomination is in keeping with Trump's promise to move away from Washington political insiders. Nearly all of his nominees are generals or captains of industry. Tillerson, as well as other cabinet nominees, will need Senate confirmation. President Barack Obama has criticized Donald Trump for saying he plans to shun daily intelligence briefings once inaugurated, saying that would be akin to flying blind in managing national security affairs. Appearing Monday evening on Comedy Central's The Daily Show, Obama said it would be a mistake for a president to pass on regular briefings from the intelligence community. Trump said on Fox News Sunday he is not interested in getting daily intelligence briefings.
Need to be told, Chris, the same thing every day, every morning, same words. Sir, nothing has changed. Let's go over it again. I don't need that.
The UN's Children's Agency is warning that dozens of unaccompanied children are trapped in a building under fire in eastern Aleppo and has called for their immediate evacuation from the rebel enclave. UNICEF said in a statement on Tuesday that there would be more than 100 children trapped in the building. Pro-government forces have launched a ferocious assault on Aleppo's few remaining opposition-held neighborhoods, trapping thousands of civilians under unrelenting heavy fire. There are confirmed reports that government forces are going to door-to-door killing civilians. Christmas gifts arrived at the International Space Station on Tuesday, courtesy of Japan. A Japanese cargo ship pulled up at the orbiting lab 4 days after launching. The capsule, called Kunitori, or White Stork, contains nearly 5 tons of food, water, batteries, and other supplies. NASA said there are also Christmas presents for the 2 Americans, 3 Russians, and 1 Frenchman on board. A decline in chubby babies and toddlers is providing a glimmer of good news in the nation's fight against obesity. The trend was found in a study of children up to age 2 enrolled in the Government Nutrition Assistance Program for low-income women and children. Half of all U.S. infants up to 12 months old are enrolled in the program. The rate of youngsters at the risk for obesity fell during the study, from almost 15% in 2010 to 12% overall in 2014. Researchers from the Federal Centers of Disease Control and Prevention reported Tuesday in the journal Pediatrics. Skiers and ski resort operators hope a storm that walloped the Northeast will mark the start of something good this holiday season after the region experienced a Christmas rainstorm 2 years ago in record warmth last December, causing profits to melt away. There likely won't be anyone wearing short sleeves during this holiday this year. The coldest weather of the season is expected to move into the Northeast this weekend. With more on the forecast, here's Mr. Charbonneau.
There is no question that our weather this week couldn't be any more different than what we experienced last year. Winter is certainly making its presence felt starting later this week. Now, leading up to that, we're going to see mostly cloudy skies today with some periodic snow showers that really shouldn't amount to too much. Highs in the mid-30s. Tonight we stay cloudy with a few more snowflakes and temperatures dropping to the low 20s as a weaker cold front slowly makes its way into our area. Now, it is on Wednesday that we start to see some real changes. The wind picks up, ushering in some colder air. We barely get out of the 20s tomorrow. Some snow showers become more productive as the day moves on, and by the time Wednesday night gets here, lake effect snow bands become much more organized. Now, we should only see about 2 or 3 inches during the day Wednesday, as the heaviest bands are just north of us. Wednesday night into the overnight Thursday, the snow picks up, dropping as much as another 8 inches, again with the heaviest bands probably looking like they're just north of us in the Tug Hill Plateau. Now that wind is going to pick up as well as we move into Thursday. Blizzard conditions for most of us. Some models have us at 3 to 5 inches an hour. Now those snow bands will drop some heavy snow, and we could see as much as a foot during the day on Thursday. The wind and the cold will also be part of the weather story. Thursday night we drop below zero, and with stiff winds out of the northwest, wind chills reach dangerous levels. We stay cold for Friday as those bands of snow begin to shut down. A little longer range shows that bitter cold front moving out Friday, and we turn much more mild on Saturday. That's the forecast. I hope you have a great day.
The New England Patriots needed a big play, and Tom Brady delivered again. Brady connected with Chris Hogan for a 79-yard touchdown pass in the fourth quarter to help the Patriots win 30-23 over the Baltimore Ravens on Monday night. Brady threw for 406 yards and 3 touchdowns, becoming the 4th NFL quarterback with at least 450 career touchdown passes. He also threw just his 2nd interception of the season. With the win, the Patriots moved its record to an AFC best 11-2. Jeff Fisher's tenure in Los Angeles didn't last one full season. The Rams fired Fisher on Monday. The Rams are 4-9 heading into Thursday night's game at NFC West leading Seattle. Fisher had been the team's coach since 2012 and compiled a 31-45-1 record with the Rams. He oversaw the move from St. Louis to Los Angeles this past offseason. The lack of success on the field, capped by a 42-14 home rout by Atlanta on Sunday, spelled the end for Fisher, who is tied with Dan Reeves for most regular season losses in NFL history with 165. The Supreme Court on Monday rejected the final 2 challenges to the estimated $1 billion settlement between the NFL and thousands of its former players who have been diagnosed with brain injuries linked to repeated concussions. Players who already have been diagnosed with Lou Gehrig's disease, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, or dementia could begin receiving payments in 90 to 120 days. The league has estimated that 6,000 former players, or nearly 3 in 10, could develop Alzheimer's disease or moderate dementia. Mexico boys hoop hits the road and takes on Cortland tonight. The Tigers enter league play after splitting its first 2 games. Cortland also comes in at 1-1, having beaten Jordan Elbridge last week after losing its opener to Corcoran. The girls' hoop team travels to APW looking for its first win, and the boys' swim team heads to Oswego. The wrestling team makes its home debut on Wednesday when it takes on a team from CBA and JD. That's it for sports. I'm Josh. Have a great day.
The end of the midweek marking period is this Friday, with teachers submitting grades by next Tuesday. Panoramic class pictures will be on sale until next Friday, December 16th. Submit your order form and $16 to the main office. Order forms are available in the main office. Class shirts are on sale now. Deadline to buy one is December 25th. Order forms are in Mr. Charles's room. That's it for us today. We hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm Alexis.